The yellow cab jolted to a stop in the heart of the city, its horn blaring as traffic snarled around it. Inside, the air was thick with tension. Emma, 25, sat rigid in the back seat, her leather jacket creaking with every nervous shift. Her dark hair framed a face etched with exhaustion, her mind racing from a grueling day at the ad agency. Across from her, Anna, 23, clutched a sketchpad, her own leather jacket a shield against the world. Her eyes, sharp and restless, darted to the window, where rain streaked the glass like tears. The cab driver muttered curses in the front, but neither woman noticed, until the car swerved, throwing them together in a chaotic tangle of limbs and startled gasps. Emma's hand landed on Anna's knee, a reflexive anchor, while Anna's sketchpad slipped, spilling charcoal drawings across the seat. Their eyes locked, and for a heartbeat, the world outside, the honking horns, the pounding rain faded. Emma's lips parted to apologize, but Anna's soft laugh cut through the silence, a sound so unexpected it disarmed her. "Guess my art's making a break for it," Anna quipped, her voice warm despite the chaos. Emma grinned, helping gather the sketches, her fingers brushing Anna's. A jolt, not from the cab this time, shot through her. That collision wasn't just physical. It was the spark of a story that would burn bright and wild, a tale of love forged in the unlikeliest of places. The cab ride stretched longer than planned, the driver navigating a detour through back streets as the storm worsened. Emma and Anna talked to fill the awkwardness, first about the weather, then about the drawings. Anna revealed she was an aspiring illustrator, her sketches a raw blend of cityscapes and hidden emotions. Emma admitted her job drained her creativity, leaving her yearning for something more. The conversation flowed like a river breaking its banks, each revelation pulling them closer. Anna's hand lingered on Emma's as they sorted the last sketch, a tender gesture that felt like a question. But the city wasn't their only challenge. Emma's family back home in Ohio clung to old values, her mother's voice still echoing with warnings about straying from the path. She'd buried her feelings for women deep, fearing rejection. Anna, from a liberal corner of California, had faced her own battles. Her ex-girlfriend's betrayal had left her guarded, her heart a fortress of self-protection. Yet in that cramped cab, with rain drumming a rhythm on the roof, something shifted. The driver's gruff "you too close" jolted them apart, their hands retreating like startled birds. Days turned into a secret routine. Emma, unable to shake the memory of Anna's laugh, found excuses to take cabs through the same routes, hoping for another chance encounter. Anna, haunted by Emma's steady gaze, sketched her from memory, those sharp cheekbones, that hesitant smile. One stormy evening, fate intervened again. Emma flagged down a cab, and there was Anna, already inside, her sketchpad open to a drawing of a leather-jacketed woman. Their eyes met, and the air crackled with unspoken words. "I've been looking for you," Emma admitted, her voice low. Anna's breath hitched. "Me too," she whispered. The driver, oblivious, turned up the radio, letting the music drown their conversation. They talked about dreams, fears, the weight of family expectations. Anna's hand found Emma's again, and this time, neither pulled away. The cab stopped at a red light, and in the dim glow, Emma leaned in, her lips brushing Anna's with a featherlight touch, a whisper of a kiss that trembled with uncertainty. Anna's hand rose, fingers trembling as they found Emma's cheek, guiding her closer. The kiss deepened, a slow unfurling of emotion, tender yet electric, as if they were tasting freedom for the first time. Anna's lips were soft, yielding, yet firm with a quiet strength, and Emma melted into the sensation, her hand sliding up to cradle the back of Anna's neck. The rain outside seemed to crescendo, a symphony to their moment, as their breaths synced in a rhythm that felt ancient and new all at once. Anna's free hand slipped to Emma's waist, pulling her infinitesimally closer despite the confines of the seat, her touch igniting a warmth that spread through Emma's chest. For a heartbeat, they lingered, lost in the press of lips and the shared vulnerability of the act. The light turned green, the cab jolting forward, but neither pulled away immediately. Emma's thumb traced a gentle arc along Anna's jaw, while Anna's fingers tightened briefly in Emma's hair, as if anchoring herself to the moment. When they finally parted, their foreheads rested together, breaths ragged, eyes locked in a silent promise. The driver's voice broke through. "You two okay back there?" But it was a distant echo, drowned by the pounding of their hearts and the rain that continued to weave its story around them. The aftermath was a storm of its own. Emma's mother called, her tone icy after a coworker spotted them together. "This isn't you," she insisted, demanding Emma return home to set things right. Anna's ex resurfaced, spreading rumors that painted her as reckless, threatening her art school reputation. The pressure mounted, pulling them apart. Emma withdrew, drowning in guilt, while Anna poured her pain into darker sketches, her heart aching for the woman she'd lost. One night, desperate, Anna tracked Emma down at a bus stop, rain soaking her leather jacket. "You don't get to decide this for me," Anna said, her voice breaking. Emma's eyes filled with tears. "I'm scared," she confessed. "Of losing them, of losing you." Anna stepped closer, cupping Emma's face. "Then choose us." The kiss that followed was fiercer, a declaration, rain mingling with their tears as they clung to each other. Their rebellion began that night. They pooled their savings, renting a tiny apartment where Anna's sketches adorned the walls and Emma wrote late into the night, channeling her story into words. The city judged, whispers followed them, jobs slipped away, but they built a life from the ashes. Emma's family disowned her, a wound that lingered, while Anna's art gained traction, her illustrations of their love resonating with others. They faced eviction, hunger, and doubt, but each challenge strengthened their bond. Years later, they hailed a yellow cab, sitting close as the city blurred past. Anna's hand rested on Emma's, her sketchpad now filled with their journey. At a familiar red light, Emma turned, her lips finding Anna's in a kiss that echoed their first, tender, triumphant. The driver glanced back, smiling. "You two make this city brighter," he said. And as the rain tapped the windows, they knew they'd carved a love story no storm could wash away.